July was a month that revolved around spending quality time with loved ones and enjoying everything summer had to offer. Unlike June, where I experienced health issues and felt super unmotivated, July was so much fun, filled with productivity, and honestly, it went by too fast. But now it's time to reset for the upcoming month, so that's exactly what we're going to do in today's video. Happy August, you guys! I cannot believe that July is basically over. Summer is almost over. As you guys know, every month I like to film and upload these monthly reset routines. I'm definitely switching things up a little bit for today's monthly reset routine just to keep things fresh and have a more laid back chit chat with you guys. And speaking of chit chatting, I want to share my newest obsession with you guys, and it's the glasses that I'm wearing. I do want to thank GlassesUSA.com for sponsoring this video. If you have never heard of GlassesUSA.com, they basically cut out the middleman to bring over 10,000 different prescription glasses and sunglasses at up to 70% off. They offer designer brands like Ray-Ban, but they also have in-house brands such as Muse and Amelia E. Another great thing about Glasses USA is that if you wear contacts like me, you can actually shop popular brands like AccuV and Biofinity at 25% off. Shopping online at GlassesUSA.com means a risk-free shopping experience. They offer free shipping and returns, as well as a 100% money-back guarantee within 14 days. They even have a quiz that you can take, which only takes about a minute, and then it suggests the right pair of glasses based on your face shape and needs. GlassesUSA.com even has a virtual try-on tool on their website, which really helps you find the right pair of glasses. I actually used it to find mine, and it was super helpful. They were kind enough to send me 2 prescription glasses as well as a pair of sunglasses. The first pair that I picked out are the ones that I'm currently wearing. These are my absolute favorite. Absolutely love them. I don't know why I love big prescription glasses, but I do. I feel like there's such a vibe. A big issue that I sometimes have with prescription glasses, sometimes they pinch my nose a little bit too much, and then I get really uncomfortable wearing glasses on my face, but these are super comfortable and I absolutely love them. These are the second pair that I picked out. They're prescription glasses as well as blue light glasses. I wear these mostly when I'm on my phone or editing on my computer. I just love the pattern and the detailing. I think they're really cute. And then the next pair that I picked out are these really cute sunglasses. I actually picked these out for my husband, but I would totally wear them as well. I love how sleek they are. I can't see anything right now because these are not prescription. They're just regular sunglasses. If you're interested in checking out GlassesUSA.com, I will have links to all the glasses I just showed you, as well as a link to their website, so you can definitely check out everything that they have to offer. I'm so obsessed with my glasses. I love them so much. And once again, thank you GlassesUSA.com for sponsoring today's video. These were my goals for the month of July. So for personal, I wrote down I am checking off at least 5 things off my summer bucket list. I did accomplish that. So last month I actually uploaded my summer reset routine, and in that video I created a summer bucket list with some random things that I just wanted to take the time to actually do or experience this summer. The things that I accomplished off my summer bucket list this month was to take a small road trip, and we actually ended up driving to Sarasota, which is only an hour away from Tampa, but I'm counting that as a small road trip since we took my niece and we had a lot of fun. It was actually our first time ever renting a car, so that was pretty exciting for us. The next thing that we did was that we went to the aquarium. That was really fun. I also read a fun summer book. I went to the pool and I got my driver's license, which is the most exciting thing I did in July. I actually accomplished that at the end of June, but I'm counting it for this month since I didn't check it off in June. The next goal that I had was to read 10 books. I'm currently at 7 right now. I haven't done any reading for the past 2 weeks, but I do have a couple reading challenges type of videos planned for this week. So I definitely think I'll be able to hit that goal. So I am going to check it off. We are going to at least 2 open houses. I failed at that goal this month. We just really did not have the time to go to any open houses this month. We we were so focused on my niece, so we definitely failed at that goal. And then for finance, I had that I was going to land 2 sponsorships. I actually only landed 1, so I only completed half of the goal, so I'm just going to do 1 little line. And then my next goal was to make a certain amount of money in AdSense. I did accomplish that, so I'm going to check that off. And then I had another goal to increase my other sources of income by 25%. I did increase that only because I monetized my Instagram. That's pretty much all I did differently this month when it came to my earnings. So I will check it off because I was able to monetize my Instagram, which was a huge deal for me. I've been trying to do that for the longest time. And then my last goal was to book our August trip, and I actually accomplished that, so I can check that off, thankfully. Under health and fitness, I had that I was working out at least 4 times a week. I felt like I really did that the first 2 weeks of July, and then while my niece was here, I didn't work out as consistently. So I am only going to put 1 line through the circle since I didn't fully accomplish it for the whole month, but I did work out for the first 2 weeks. Under that one, I have that I am meal planning and meal prepping every week. I definitely did this for the first 2 weeks of July, but then again, my niece was here for the last 2 weeks of this month, so we ate out a lot, and I didn't accomplish that, so I'm only going to do half a line. And then I am going on walks at least once a day was my last health and fitness goal. I did accomplish that, so checking that one off. And then for social media, I wrote down that I wanted to reach 15,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thanks to you guys, I was actually able to reach this goal like the 2nd week of July, which is so insane to me. And we are currently so close to 16,000 subscribers, so thank you so much to anyone who has subscribed this past month. You guys are the reason I was able to hit that huge milestone, and I appreciate your support so freaking much. My next goal was to reach 6,000 followers on Pinterest. I do think that I'm able to hit this goal because I checked my Pinterest yesterday and I am currently at 5,933 followers. So I think if I consistently post for the rest of July, I'll definitely be able to hit that goal, so I'm going to check it off. I am completing at least half of Pinterest campaigns. I am going to check this one off because I only completed one of their campaigns, but honestly, I was not even interested in their other campaigns. I am posting at least 6 times on Instagram and TikTok. I know for a fact I accomplished that because I've been so active, especially on Instagram this past month. So those were my July goals. I am actually pretty proud of myself because I was able to accomplish the majority of them. If you watched my last monthly reset routine video, you know that I felt a little frustrated with myself because I wasn't able to accomplish the majority of my June goals. So I made a promise to myself to work really hard this month to accomplish the majority of my goals. And that just shows you that it's okay to have bad months. Not all 12 months in a year are going to be great. You are going to experience setbacks, but you can't let yourself get discouraged. Just because you have one bad month doesn't mean that the next upcoming month can't be great for you. It's all about your mentality, just trying to do the best that you can. That's all we can ever do in this crazy ass life, to just try our best. I didn't hit all of my goals, but I hit the ones that matter the most to me. That's my little spiel on that. Now I'm going to take the time to write down my goals for August. I'm also going to take the time to write in my journal what I want August to look like for me. So I'm going to have like a little manifestation session. Obviously, I'll share my August goals with you guys. I always share my goals with you guys in every monthly reset video. But for my manifestations, I'm going to keep those private and just for me, since they are quite personal. Alright, so I just finished writing down my August goals and intentions. I'm going to share my August goals with you guys. I've kept it pretty simple this month. We are traveling in August. We currently have one trip planned. We are in the works of planning another trip. So I don't want to set myself up for failure by setting all these goals that I'm not going to realistically have time to even attempt to accomplish. So I kept it pretty simple. I still have the same categories. As you guys guys know, if you watch any of my other monthly reset videos, I always like to break down my goals into 4 different categories. So I always have personal, finance, health and fitness, and social media. So for personal, I wrote down that I am reading at least 10 books. That goal pretty much stays the same for me. Sometimes I go over it, sometimes I read just 10 books, but I think 10 is a good number for me, and that way I don't feel pressured to read more books than I genuinely want to. Under that, I wrote down that I am checking off at least 5 items off my summer bucket list. So this is the same goal that I have for July. I'm just moving it over to August as well. The first finance goal that I have for August is to land 2 sponsorships. This is the same goal that I had in July, so again, I'm just moving it over. And then I have a certain amount of money that I want to make on AdSense. My next goal is just to continue increasing my streams of income. I don't really want to set a percentage. I just want to make sure that I'm increasing them instead of having them stagnant. And then my last finance goal is a new one for me and my husband, and it's basically to go on a no spend month in August. I've never attempted a no spend month, if I'm being honest, but we spent so much money this month just having fun, taking my niece around Tampa, renting a car, booking our anniversary trip, that we just want to slow things down in August and not spend as much money, since we are trying to save for a house and we have all these plans that we want to accomplish towards the end of the year. We're definitely still spending money since we are, like I said, going on vacation, so we're obviously going to have to spend money to buy food and things like that once we travel, but we don't want to spend an unnecessary amount of money, if that makes sense. For health and fitness, I'm working out at least 4 times a week. That goal stays the same from last month. I'm meal planning and meal prepping every week. This is something that I definitely need to work on for August, because like I mentioned, the last 2 weeks in July I really failed at meal planning and meal prepping, mostly because my niece was visiting. But in August, we definitely want to get back into our normal routine. And then I'm going on walks at least once a day. So I typically like to go on 30-minute walks around lunchtime just to break up my day a little bit, to get some fresh air. I always feel like it's such an inconvenience for me to stop what I'm doing to go on a walk, but it honestly always makes me feel 10 times better once I go on a walk and I get fresh air. I walk around my neighborhood, look at the little roosters that live near me. I don't know why I dread them so much. I think it's because when I'm in the midst of working and getting shit done, sometimes I don't want to stop because I'm in like a work mode. So I sometimes put it off. But I always feel so much better when I go on walks. So I definitely want to continue going on daily walks in August. Now moving on to social media. So my first goal for August under social media is to reach 17,000 subscribers on YouTube. We are currently at 15,900. We're so close to 16,000 and it's currently June 26th. So I definitely think I'll be able to reach 17,000. I'm going to work really hard to be able to reach that number. And of course, if you're watching this video and you are not yet subscribed, help a girl out and please subscribe so I can reach my goal for August. And there's a cop car driving by. My next social media goal is to reach 6,200 followers on Pinterest. Another goal that I have for Pinterest is to accomplish at least one of their Pinterest campaigns. I feel like I always explain this, but I still get questions on this particular topic. Every month, Pinterest comes out with different types of campaigns that content creators can essentially create content for said campaigns, and Pinterest will pay you. They used to pay really well. Now they don't pay that well, if I'm being honest. I still like to do them because I genuinely love Pinterest and I love creating content for Pinterest. It's also an extra source of income, so why wouldn't I do it? My last goal for social media is to post at least 5 times a week on both TikTok and Instagram. I feel like I did really well with posting on Instagram in July. At least for the first 2 weeks, I feel like I was posting every single day, and I have gotten back into creating reels. I was really into creating reels last year and then I stopped, and now I'm getting back into the swing of things. I love the idea of creating like 10-second videos versus long long ones like this one. I mean, I still love creating for YouTube and that will probably never stop, but I also like creating shorter types of content on Instagram and TikTok. So I feel like posting 5 times a week on both platforms is doable. So those are my goals for August. I just want to take the time right now to remind you guys to set monthly goals, and along with setting monthly goals, make sure that you set your intentions as well and write down exactly what you want August to look like for you. And then once the month is over, you can look back at what you wrote down and see if anything that you wrote down comes true and if you were able to accomplish any of your intentions. I think that's a great way not only to manifest a great month, but also just to be able to plan the month accordingly and to make sure that you are working towards the things that you want and not just getting lost in everyday life. Because for me personally, sometimes I have all these goals in my mind and I genuinely forget them in my day-to-day life because I'm either working on something or I'm spending time with loved ones, and sometimes I honestly forget what I wanted my month to look like. That's why I have a summer bucket list, and that's why I now write down my intentions for the upcoming month, just so I can keep them front and center and I never lose sight of those things. So I definitely recommend for you guys to do the same, and definitely let me know next month if you notice a difference when you write down your monthly goals and your monthly intentions as well. But now that we are done setting goals, it is time to go over how much we spent this month. This is probably our worst month all year in terms of expenses. It grosses me out how much money we spent. But again, our niece was visiting. I keep bringing that up just so you guys know that we normally don't spend this much money in a normal month. It's just this month was very unique. For utilities, we budgeted $150 and that's how much we ended up spending. For streaming services, we budgeted $22.97 and that's exactly how much we spent. Groceries, we budgeted $400, ended up spending $548.95. Obviously, there was an extra mouth to feed this month, so groceries were a little bit more expensive. I kind of expected that, and in hindsight, I probably should have increased our grocery budget last month. I don't know why I didn't. It just didn't cross my mind to do that, but definitely went over budget for that one. For my Invisalign, I budgeted $190, and that's how much I spent. I am on a payment plan with my orthodontist, so every month I pay $190 to go towards my Invisalign treatment. For Uber, I budgeted $100. We ended up spending $216.63. That is unheard of for us. We never spend that much on Uber, but we went out a lot this month. Cell phone, I budgeted $120. That's exactly how much I spent. Eating out, we budgeted $120 and we ended up spending $264.13, which is honestly a lot anyways, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. For PicMonkey, Flow app, TubeBuddy, iCloud storage, those apps stay the same. I talk about them all the time. Those are just app subscriptions that I have, so they don't really change. Rent, we spent $2,722.22. It doesn't really change. Pets, we budgeted $60, ended up spending $74.18. I'm not sure why we went over, but we did. Summer activities, I budgeted $250 and we ended up spending $178. Flights for vacation, we spent $501.60. So that's how much our flights to Texas next month cost us. I do have a little category for hotel, but it's actually at 0 because we had so many points that we could actually stay at a hotel for free. I explained this in a vlog. I'll have that vlog linked below if you're interested, but we don't have to spend anything for the hotel, which is really nice. We also ended up renting a car for a few days this past weekend, and that was $328. And then I paid for my niece's flight here, and her flight was $313.79. So for the month of July, we budgeted $4,166.15, and we ended up spending $5,661.43, which is disgusting. That's the most we spent this year. I say that our budget is gross this month because of how much we spent. We don't usually spend that much, but I'm also not too upset about it because we had such a blast with my niece here, and we genuinely enjoyed taking her around Tampa and doing fun little activities with her. So I really have no regrets. I just hate how expensive life is. Like, it grosses me out. Now it's time to come up with the budget for August, and once I'm done, I'll share what that looks like. Our budget for August is a lot smaller, which is nice. The first two bills, like utilities and streaming services, those stay the same. So we always budget $150 for utilities, $22.97 for streaming services. For groceries, we are dropping this to $350. Actually, how much did I budget in June for? $350. I'm going to budget $350 for groceries in August because we are going on vacation, so I know there's probably going to be a week where we actually don't order groceries. Invisalign stays the same, $190. Uber, I'm probably going to end up increasing that to 100 cents. Again, we are traveling and we'll probably end up taking a lot of Ubers. In Texas, cell phone, $120, doesn't change. Eating out, I'm probably going to increase this to $200 again since we are traveling. PicMonkey, Flow app, TubeBuddy, and iCloud storage stays the same, so I'm not going to touch these right here. Rent stays the same, so not doing anything with that. Pats, I'm keeping it at $60. And then for fun money, I put $700. I don't think we're going to even come close to $700 for fun money. I just don't know what to put there. If I'm being honest, I am terrible when it comes to budgeting for vacation, but I do want to try to put a limit on how much we spend, and I think $700 would be a good limit because we're not even going for a full week. We're only going for a few days. Flights and hotel are already accounted for, so the only thing that we would have to spend money on again is food and maybe different activities if we want to do anything fun or special while on vacation. But other than that, I can't really think of anything that we would have to spend massive amounts of money on while we travel. But I'm just going to budget $700 and see how we do, because this is the first vacation that we are actually trying to budget so we don't go overboard in our spending, especially since July was such an expensive month for us. So yeah, so that is pretty much our budget for August. Living room right now, which I feel like it's a little dark because it's very cloudy outside, but I thought this would be a cute little filming spot. For this part of the video, I wanted to try something new and I wanted to share my monthly favorites with you guys as well as my empties for the month. I love Carter Sullivan's channel. I actually got this idea to include monthly favorites from her monthly reset routine videos. I actually used to upload way back when monthly empty videos back when they were still popular, and I thought it would be fun to include my empties for the month, so products that I completely used up, and share my thoughts on them and let you guys know if I would repurchase them. I don't know, I just thought that would be fun to include. Let me know if you like this part of the video or if you want me to never film this again. Totally fine. I'm sitting on a ball right now. Amelia, catch! So let's start off with my empties for the month. I feel like I have quite a bit and I don't know why, but I saved them all in this bag. I'm also going to recycle everything once I'm done showing it to you guys, so don't worry. But the first thing that I went through this month is this Hello Activated Charcoal Extra Freshening Mouthwash. This is my favorite toothpaste mouthwash brand. I only buy their products. They're vegan, cruelty-free, and they're so gentle on my teeth, so I really love using this brand. I actually have another mouthwash empty container. Well, actually Actually, this one has a little bit left, but it's practically gone. And this one is just the natural mint flavor versus this is the charcoal. And then I have this Tree Hut watermelon sugar scrub. I practically used all of it. Like, it's empty, you guys. I love this stuff. I already repurchased this sugar scrub in another scent. I can't remember the scent. Is it strawberries? I don't know what the scent is, but I already repurchased this. Absolutely love these sugar scrubs. You can find them at Target and they leave my skin feeling so smooth. Why is there soap outside the bottle? I don't know. But I have 2 empty bottles of the Necessaire body exfoliator in the eucalyptus scent. This is another brand that I absolutely love and I will continue repurchasing it for literally the rest of my life. And I use 2 of these. Like, what does that tell you? It shows you that I freaking love this brand so much. If you have very sensitive skin, try out Necessaire. This isn't sponsored or anything like that, but I just really love that brand. They're vegan, cruelty free, and they use clean materials, so it's really good for your skin. And then I also have the body wash from the same brand. Absolutely love this body wash. It is my go-to. I also used up my Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream from Youth to the People. Absolutely love this cream. As you guys can see, I use all of it. Already repurchased it. Can't go wrong. If you have sensitive skin, this is another great moisturizer. Again, vegan, cruelty free. If you haven't noticed, all of the products that I use for my body, like makeup, body washes, toothpaste, things like that, everything that I use is vegan and cruelty free. And I try 99.9% of the time to buy clean ingredient products. It doesn't always work out that way, but I try my best to do it as much as I can. So those are the products that I've used up this past month and a half. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I might have missed. I don't think I missed anything, but yeah, those are my empties. And now moving on to my monthly favorites. I thought it'd be cool to share some of the things that I've been loving this month, starting with my favorite TV show, which has been The Terminal List on Amazon Prime. I've been obsessed with this show. My husband and I have been watching this show religiously. We are only down to 2 episodes and then we'll be done with the first season. It's on Amazon Prime and it stars Chris Pratt, who is a Navy SEAL. Basically, after completing a top secret mission, he comes back home. Things are just not right. He's struggling a lot with PTSD. His memory is not the greatest, and then his family is murdered. He's being framed for that, so he has to figure out how to not only prove his innocence, which he doesn't really care about proving his innocence. He only cares about killing the people who killed his family. So that is basically what the show is about. It's really good, very action-packed. Another monthly favorite of mine has been these little butterfly clips. If you watch my daily vlogs, then you would probably already know this because I talked about these in a recent vlog. Absolutely love these clips. I'm actually wearing one right now. They're just so freaking pretty. They hold my thick ass hair. Again, they're just so freaking pretty. I think they're so adorable and they're just perfect for the summer to clip your hair back, and they're super affordable. I think I got like a pack of 6 for only 10 bucks on Amazon. So absolutely love these. I have so many of them, but this is another one. Like, how cute are these? Super cute. And then another monthly favorite is actually the drink that I am currently drinking. It is the San Pellegrino Italian sparkling drink, lemon and raspberry flavor. I used to buy these all the time in Boston, and for some reason it has been so hard for me to find them here in Tampa. I recently found them at the Sprouts grocery store and I've been drinking it non-stop. Absolutely love this drink. I drink a lot of water throughout the day, but sometimes I just need something a little extra oomph in my drink, and that gives me that oomph that I need. So freaking good. The next thing that I've been loving this month has to be my stainless steel gua sha. I feature this gua sha in my summer morning routine. I absolutely love using this in the morning when I first wake up. It's just a great form of self-care, if I'm being honest. I need to wash it because my fingerprints are all over it, but absolutely love using this gua sha. Again, I don't know if I noticed a huge difference in my face. My niece did say that my face looked thinner or more defined. but I don't know if she was just saying that to be nice because she loves me or if that's actually the case. But I don't care if it doesn't actually work. I've just been enjoying using it every morning for like 5 minutes. It's such a great way to finish waking up. As you guys know, I always film a monthly reading wrap-up video, which should probably be up after this one, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but I will share my favorite book that I read this month, and it is Beach Read by Emily Henry. This was a 5-star read for me. Absolutely love this book. I thought it was so freaking cute. Gus has my entire heart. It's basically about 2 authors who are both facing writer's block, and they decide to swap genres. So one of the main characters, January, will write a fiction novel, and then the other main character, Gus, will write a romance novel to try to get rid of their writer's block. And through that process of swapping genres, they end up falling in love with one another, and it's such a cute story. This is a romance novel, but it's not only romance. It deals with a lot of different life issues, and it's so relatable. So I highly recommend to check out this book and read it if you haven't read it yet. And again, a 5-star read for me. It is my favorite book this month. Those are my monthly favorites as well as my empties for the month. I don't have that many favorites this month because I didn't really try out any new products that I'm like obsessing over. I just had a lot more empties. So I hope you guys enjoyed this portion of the monthly reset, something a little different. And now it's time for my favorite parts of these monthly reset videos, and it is time to create a vision board for the month of August. As you guys know, every month I like to create vision boards with pictures I find on Pinterest that relate to my monthly and yearly goals. This month's theme for my vision board is still very much all about my summer bucket list, just like July was. I kept it pretty simple, only using white and blue photos that represent things I love or that I just simply thought were cute. As always, I use the app PicMonkey to create my vision boards, and I will have the finished wallpaper up on my Pinterest in case you want to twin with me this month. That is pretty much it for today's monthly reset routine. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out glassesusa.com. They have such a great selection on prescription glasses and sunglasses, as well as contact lenses. I will have the links to all the glasses that I showed you in the description box below, as well as a link to their website. Also, let me know how your month went in the comment section below. I would love to catch up with you guys, see where everyone is at. Let me know if you had a great month, a bad month. I want to know it all. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you a part of my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.